would love to get into some conflict and stuff too, but getting in conflict in 2.0 was very different from 3.0. And low-key, I'm like I don't know. I said this in Zolo's podcast again, like getting in conflict doesn't just mean roleplay conflict. It means like you gotta deal with back-end OOC shit, like people who just don't like what you're doing. Like, to be honest, I feel bad for like people like OTT who are like, they play the villain, and it feels like people just think of them as the villain constantly, even outside like everything. It's like sure, people fuck up a lot and blah blah blah. People have their faults and whatever. I don't really know too much about whatever. But to play a villain, I think Mink plays a villain too sometimes, and he plays it very well. But playing the villain in roleplay is very isolating, and it's not very enjoyable. But it's needed. You need people who are willing to be the villain and to lose everything and to be hated for a long time. As like, it's very difficult, I think. And if there's no villains, it gets a little boring. I'll be honest. Like, things are a little boring when there's no villains and there's no, like, there's just peace, you know? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm just, like, chatting bullshit. If you play the villain too much, people tend to get every... Yeah, that's the problem about being the villain so many times. Like, when I had to play the villain for the warehouse shit for 2.0, like, that was like the one moment. Like, I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever said it, but I had to take a day off streaming when it all happened because of all of the fucking shit I was getting for it, and I was like scared to stream. Like, I was scared. I was like, bro, like, I can't deal with this shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck going on in Miami. Like, how does it get so like serious? And like, it was just roleplay, and like I made a decision to like be LLG and like spread shit, and it caused conflict, and you know, my character lost a lot of opportunities because of it, but like, it was a lot of great content, and it's stuff that I will never forget. It was like some of my favorite things in roleplay. But it's very difficult to play the villain. Like, I play like roleplay very like very dumb, I guess. Like, I know when things are wrong and I know when things are right, but I do a lot of things that are wrong so that there are conflicts, or there is, like, you know, issues. Yeah, like Curtis stabbing Claire because she snitched. But I don't know. It's a lot. I don't know. I don't know how to explaining, but things are like a give and take. If you keep taking, it's like no one wants to give anymore, and I don't blame anyone. Like, yeah, the HOA thing, like, obviously, like, I knew about the war, and like I 100% knew I was wrong, like OOC obviously, but I'm like Andy said, you're not this, like, I literally was playing stupid, like, on purpose so that I would beef with them.